The answers given in this recording are of a general nature, and you should seek professional advice for your specific circumstances. Today's question is about charity sponsorship, and the person who's asked it is the director of a limited company. Here is a question. I am regularly asked for contributions to charity events in the form of vouchers for a raffle or asked to sponsor an event, and I'm not sure how many of these I should accept each year. How do these contributions affect my tax, and do I need to fill in any kind of form for them? Now, before answering this question, it is important to differentiate between donations and sponsorship. A donation is an act or incidence of presenting something as a gift, grant, or contribution. There is usually no commitment for the relationship to be ongoing, and there's usually no expectation that the donor will get anything in return. A sponsorship, on the other hand, is a way for a business to obtain the commercial benefit of bringing their name, product, or services to public attention. Sponsorship is a form of advertising. A business tries to obtain benefits for its product, goodwill, or reputation and public image by associating with a popular brand or successful event or person. It can also be used as a way to demonstrate connections with the local community by sponsoring local events. Guidance from HM Revenue and Customs state that charity sponsorship payments are different from donations because the company gets something related to the business in return. Therefore, as a result, expenses incurred for company sponsorship can be deducted from your business profits before paying tax, and therefore can be treated as business expenses. What type of expenses qualify? Any expense to a charity that demonstrates the following can qualify as a business expense, where the charity publicly supports your products or services. This can be them either wearing merchandise that's got your logo in it, or writing an article about you and your business in their publication, or associating themselves with your company. The reverse is also true, where they allow you to use their logo in your own printed material and allow you to demonstrate that you are connected to their business. They allow you to sell your goods and services at their events or promises. And it can also be digital in the form of links from their website to your website. It is important to remember that not everything that can be deducted as an expense in the profit and loss is also allowable for deduction in tax. For a sponsorship to be deductible for tax purposes, it must demonstrate that it is wholly and exclusively for the purpose of the trade. This means that if there is a non-business purpose to the sponsorship, then you cannot claim any allowance. Examples of non-business purposes to be aware of would be where the sponsored person is either a relative or close friend of the business owner, or where the business owner has personal involvement in the sponsored activity. Now, going back to the question, the second part of the question asked, I'm not sure how many of these I should accept in a year. My answer to that is as many as you can afford. It is important to give to charity, but it is also important to be aware of your business expenses. I recommend setting a budget and maybe choosing 1 or 2 courses to support over a period of time and focus the efforts on building that relationship, and then deciding if to renew or to choose a different cause or charity. How do these contributions affect my tax? Hopefully, I've already answered that by now. You would record the expenses as normal, as business expenses in your profit and loss as normal. And if they are wholly and exclusively for the purpose of business, then they would be allowed as a deduction for tax. Do I need to fill in any kind of form? There is no specific form to fill in for charity sponsorships, but you need to keep the records of the sponsorship agreement. You also need to keep a record of any contributions that you have made to the charity with supporting documents. And it is also important to review the relationship from time to time and keep a log of the benefits that the business has received as a result of the sponsorship. Hope you found that useful. Remember that these answers are of a general nature and you should seek professional advice for your specific circumstances. If you have a question about tax, accounts, or how to run your business and would like it answered in a future video, please send your questions to info@gHawkaccounting.co.uk with the subject Ask gHawk. Thank you for watching.